and succulent growers, it's Lynn, and welcome to part 2 of putting the plants away in our new Cactus and Succulent Polytunnel. And if you didn't see the video the other day where we put away all of these amazing tall serious cactus plants, then do go and watch that video. I'll link that video up above and down below in the video description. Today, this is a very exciting part. We're focusing on the first table on the left hand side of the polytunnel, and we're going to put some of our large creme de la creme cacti that are our prized specimens, and that's because this is quite a prominent part of the polytunnel and we want them to really stand out. So here we go, guys. I've cleaned all the trays, cleaned the table. Trays might look a bit grubby, but they are clean, they're stained. So we thoroughly cleaned them and sprayed them with rubbing alcohol, so there's no signs of pests like spider mite or mealybugs or anything like that. And it just helps to, when we put them on the trays, when we're watering, it helps to collect any water rather than it going straight onto the floor. Not that we're going to be watering now until next spring anyway. So here we go, guys, let's get going, and I hope you enjoy. Now that's what we've done so far. As you can see, some of our larger cacti specimen varieties, and normally I like to put things all in genus order, but we're doing something different this year. We're going to put them in size order because it's going to look more aesthetically pleasing, and as long as we put cacti that require very similar, if not the same type of care requirements and watering levels, there's really no problem. And probably in the spring I'll put individual sources under each of these anyway, but just for now they're going to be dry, as I say, over the winter, so we just put these onto the black trays and mixture of a few different things here. But I'll do you a little tour of all of this once we've put them all away, but made a good start. That's the first part here. I've got my old big Cephalocereus sinalis that I commonly call Einstein because of its wacky grey hair, or white hair I should say. This is one I've had for many years, and that's sort of quite safe at the back as well because I don't have to worry about the spines. And this one here is Espostoa, a lovely big oldie as well, as you can see. That's going to, no problem with that there either. And a big Trichocereus one here we've got there, and then one of my Astrophytum ornatum capricorns, one I've had for many years as well there. And my big golden barrel Echinocactus grusoni, and I've got quite a few of these, but this is the largest one, which is why I wanted it here on this side, because as I mentioned, all my specimen cacti, the larger ones, are going here. And my Parodia magnifica multi-pupped, another very old beauty, and I'll show you the size in my hand. And Astrophytum ornatum there, another very old one I've had, always blooms every year for me. And a Ferrocactus as well there, don't have the ID, and sadly the ID, a lot of the IDs have gone off these, but it's a big Ferrocactus again I've had for absolutely years. Many of these over 25 to 30 years, guys, so they're very old. So we're happy days, and now to work on the rest of it. Just starting to bring these in now as well. As I mentioned, it's important not to put them too close to the cover with a polytunnel, and although this might look like it's quite close, I'll just show you there's a lot of space, about 2 inches space between there, plus we've got 2 layers of bubble wrap, so if it was very windy, this polytunnel cover is actually very tight because we had a very windy day last week and it didn't move in here, the cover, so it won't be no problems. But if ever it was to get looser in the future, then there's a couple of inches space between the spines, so they're not going to pierce there. The same with this the ferro as well. Bear that in mind, as I have mentioned before, that if you have a polytunnel with a cover, however good the cover is, you do need to leave at least a couple of inches free from where you have very sharp cacti. Now guys, you're going to laugh at this. This is my Trichocereus, commonly known as the penis cactus because of how it looks. It's a rather funny shape, and Trichoceros bridgesii is the proper name for it. Awesome big spines, and it's the monstrosity version. That's why it grows sort of all clustering, but it has got one of the mother of thousands plants growing in it. And as you can see, we was going to weed it out, but we've just noticed it's starting to form, coming into bud, and we don't have the heart to prune it out, so we're going to leave it. It actually looks quite nice, actually growing out the pot, and going to look quite striking on the table with all the other cacti. So guys, that's day 2 done, and I'm going to show you what we've done on this table. As I say, I put quite a lot of the larger specimen types of cacti on here, and I've got a couple of Mammillarias, our lovely Mammillaria formosa there, and Parodia also there, Magnifica, lovely old Echinopsis, multi-headed specimen, very old one there.
Oxygona, isn't it?
Oxygona, yeah, Echinopsis Oxygona. Lovely big Pharaoh cactus, my three multi-headed one that is very, very old also. So that is a beauty. And then here my lovely old Luxemburgia principis, and this is a lovely large specimen plant, and it's one that I got from my late friend Bill, who'd grown it for many, many years. So that's a lovely place for that to be there with its awesome looking appearance. And here we have an Echinocactus grusoni, another different variety, one with lovely sort of neat little spines on it, so that's a gorgeous piece there. Another Echinopsis Echinopsis mammilosa, that one there. And this one here, this is the only euphorbia that I keep in the winter time in the polytunnel, because all of my other euphorbias are in the house for the winter because they're not cold hardy. However, this Euphorbia horrida, in my experience, is one that prefers to be kept cool. As I say, I'm going to be keeping the polytunnel at a minimum of 5 Celsius, 41 degree Fahrenheit, and as long as it's kept dry, it seems to do okay, so that won't be a problem there. Lovely old plant of mine there, so it's a lovely specimen. As I say, it's the only euphorbia I do keep outdoors in winter here. And here, Mammillaria spinosima umpico, my three triple peaked Mammillaria. Another Parodia magnifica there, one of our Honsies that he brought over from Sweden, beautiful. And Echinopsis there as well, a lovely old Irisy, yeah, lovely old
from Sweden,
old one of Hansi's from Sweden,
and also there, yeah,
another one there as well. And here, lovely old Telocactus as well, Telocactus hexandrophorus, yeah, no, sorry, Telocactus rhinconiensis. And I'm going to be straightening up all the labels once all the plants are put away, guys, because I have a thing, I like all the labels facing the right way. So that's a lovely old one too. This gorgeous Pharaoh here, lovely red sharp spine variety. It's a smaller one, but I think it looks lovely towards the front because a lovely look about it. And my Astrophytum Myriostigma nudum that I've had for many, many years as well. Beautiful plant. As I say, I normally put them all in Gennosorda, but I'm doing it differently this year because these are all similar care, and I know my plants as well and how much watering they need and everything, so there's no problem there. A lovely big old Parodia, again, as I showed you earlier, Magnifica, multi-pupped variety, again, very, very old, probably 25 years old or more. I lost count, guys, but they're a couple of decades or more anyway old. And my Astrophytum ornatum, big old one there, and a lovely big old Pharaoh cactus there as well. And my Cephalocereus sinalis, commonly called, that I call Einstein as well, probably about 30 years old also, I would think. Very old. And my big old Echinocactus grusoni golden barrel that I've had. I remember getting it, I think I was about 23 when I got it, so again, many, many years old, as you can imagine. And my Astrophytum ornatum Capricorn as well, many years too. And here, this is Hansi's lovely Trichocereus.
Candy cans,
that he'd grown from seed, haven't you?
Yeah, 20 years ago now.
20 years ago, so that's lovely on
2003.
2003. Wow, probably before some of you were born, guys. And then here is a lovely Oreocereus again. A lovely Celsianus. Yeah. I don't think it's a trolley. I think Celsianus.
Trolley's more hairy.
Yeah. This is the lovely orange spines, and this one, Espostoa, my lovely old one here. Very beautiful. I love the way the hair's whipped around like candy floss. It is just
spines is incredible.
Oh, gorgeous, isn't it? So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let's come out.
That's the table.
There's the table, as you can see. So that's another part done with the arranging with all the cacti. Hope you like it, guys. Oh yes, mustn't forget that one as well. That is a Echinocactus grusoni, also a variety of it with the lovely neat little spines. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and do stay tuned for part 3, because we have a lot of plants left to rearrange. As you can see, many on the floor, many still in the boxes. And also many here, my lovely Lophophoras as well. They're going to be in a prider place too, and all these other ones here, and also many on the floor, as you can see. So we've got a lot to do. So there's going to be plenty of videos coming up of us putting them all away on the table. So do stay tuned for lots more. And I say thanks so much for watching. Before you go, do leave a comment in the comment down below, even a heart or smiley face, because every comment helps the algorithm. And a big thumbs up to Hansi, who's behind the camera filming me, and to subscribe to Hansi too, Plant Daddy. Links will be up above. And do check out my website, Desert Plants of Avalon, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon. And I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus plant arranging day! Yay!